Hello everyone, my name is John Michael Bushman and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Dinosaur Weekly Edition. And I was gone for a bit because apart from the fact that the shop I work at held a really big event for the Flesh and Blood card game over the weekend, plus a couple of other things involving the Shadowverse card game as well. Yes, Shadowverse now has a physical card game, even though it's been like a digital on a digital client for years until Bushiroad decided to pick it up and make it physical. So there's that. I was really busy over the weekend. And even the days leading to that, we had a lot of preparations that had to be done. So I wasn't able to actually upload the video for Friday because of it. It's going to be really late now, and I will have to do, just a little bit of finagling in the post-production of that. But I guess that's just one less video I won't have to record for my supposed schedule. But real life out of the way, here in Master Duel, I opened the game and I finally see the dreaded words Kashtira. They will finally be coming into the game on August the 10th, along with a bunch of other packs. That's and the numbers of this deck are, or rather the days of dinosaurs being a viable strategy are going to be numbered. I'll probably bring it in like the first 2 weeks of Kashtira being legal, and they will be suffering a hit on entry with just Fenrir being limited to 2. So Diabolos is still legal, so we will be seeing quite possibly a 10-zone lock if the Kashtira player is lucky, and we will see just how problematic it is in a best-of-1 format. Otherwise, it is an Xyz focused deck, so I guess we can say a Book of Eclipse style effect from Ultimate Conductor Tyranno could stop it, but I am not too confident about my odds in a Kashtira format where they basically have ways to just stop stuff from getting to the graveyard. And if you have Dimensional Barrier, well, now would be a good time as any to invest in that thing. Because I invested in Drone Lockbird, because good God, I am very poor at making investments in this game. So without further ado, let's stomp in with these dinosaurs, probably for the last couple of times before I put this deck on the back burner for a bit. At least I'm going first, so that's always a plus. And we opened with a pretty goddamn good hand. Oh my god. Oh, excuse me. Holy shit, that's a good hand. Although it would have been better if I had opened with Scraptor instead. But we're given what we're given here. And so I'm rocking, in case you didn't notice, I'm rocking with a 42 card deck this time, because I added an Overtex Coatlas and a Harpy's Feather Duster, because Labyrinth is surprisingly popular here on Master Duel. Then again, it's like the control deck, the trap-based control deck that wholly replaced Eldritch. So there's that. I would love to do that. Oh my god. I'm just realizing that because we used our normal summon already, we will actually not be able to do too much. That's sad. I really wanted to do something else, but I guess we're given what we're given, so we just do it like this. And then we're gonna activate Miscellaneousaurus. After that, oh wait, we can still do something here because of the Jura Egg token. I completely forgot about that line. Okay, now we go Lost World. We'll destroy one of the babies. There we go. This is a line that I haven't done in a really long while, because I usually open with Scraptor. And now we go into the Scraptor line. Alright, I'll show this combo off in case you're just stumbling into my videos for the first time, so that you guys can see how dinosaurs do their thing. I really try to make this deck as tight as possible, not go to the 60 card variant anymore, because good god, that thing has become very uncooperative with me as of late. So I prefer the smaller, tighter packages in like between 42 and 45 cards in the deck. But here we are, doing our thing. I wonder how hard I can go here. I don't think I can go that hard. Yeah, because we didn't end up with a oh wait, before we do that, Before we do that, hold up. Before we do that, we're gonna banish one first, okay? We're gonna banish one. And then we're gonna summon the other Archosaur from the deck, and we'll fish out the last double evolution pill so that we won't have to worry about that one anymore. We'll destroy, I guess, Scraptor or Ovi. I think Scraptor, since we can fetch out another one. But I think Ovi has already done its job. It gave us a search, and it also granted us a destruction, and it also makes our link lines a lot easier. Well, not just links, but also synchros. So we get Link Rebo up in here, and then we get Scrap Wyvern. No, not Scrap Wyvern. We should actually be Scraptor instead. There we go. Yeah, because we already have a level 4 on the field, and we need a tuner to make Boroload Savage. So there's that. Alright. My opponent has not done anything so far, so I have no idea what they're on just yet. But I'm assuming I turned off. If they have infinite impermanence, I highly likely turned it off because of what I'm doing here. Okay. And then we will unfortunately have to destroy the Jurag token, which enables their Chicanery once again. I just realized I will not be able to go into access code doc, or rather I will not be able to do what I want to do here. So this is what we're gonna do instead. We'll get rid of these two. We'll still at least be able to end up with a oh my god, with Deep E and UCT here. But I'm not happy about this. This could have gone a lot better. I think I miscalculated somewhere along the line. But we're gonna do what we're gonna deal with what we're gonna work with what we've been dealt with here. Hopefully a Book of Eclipse and a once per turn pop is more than enough. So let's see here. All right, Fusion Destiny. There we go. Remember when DPE used to be like all over the place? Now it's barely anywhere. I'm probably like one of the very few people left who still like uses this guy. And the occasional hero player that I encounter. Although I do have a max C, so I do have a sort of fighting chance against whatever bullshit my opponent could potentially have here. So let's see here, and opponent's rocking the world's one of the two world championship sleeves that was given away for free for the world's season here on Master Duel. And another update in life that that's completely fine by me, opponent. Another life update that I forgot to mention during the intro was that I got back into Duel Links recently because I actually just entered it on a whim, and then I realized, oh shit, they finally have support for they finally released the legendary duelist that is associated with Lunalights. I'm like, okay, sure. And I grinded a bit, and within like 6 hours I managed to get Selena, and unfortunately her skills suck. they did Lunalights dirty in this game. In that game, my god, it could have been so much better, but it does sort of balance out in the fact that you just have to grind for the two other fusion monsters that Lunalights have in Panther and Leo Dancer. So at least you won't need to crack open boxes for that one. So that's a plus, sort of. But Selena could definitely use a better skill than the one we currently have. Her default skill, which adds a Lunalight, which basically adds, I think, oh god, what was her name? The Blue Cat. I'm just calling it Blue Cat. It's just a lot easier that way. It adds Blue Cat, it adds Butterfly, and it also adds a Lunalight fusion. I will not allow you to do that. Return it to the hand. I actually sort of want that, but sure, why not? Although I think he is better. Yeah, I'll just Book of Munyu. I guess he's just using it to bait it out. Yeah, sure, you baited me out. There's that. Okay, shuffle it, negate the activation. I will destroy your field spell in response. Okay, finishing my train of thought, the Lunalight skills suck. More than I wish it could have done more, but unfortunately it didn't. Um, and now we're basically working with what we have here. I mean, granted, Luna Knights are still like a really decent OTK deck. So in spite of the skill basically barely doing anything, at the very least, we're getting something. We got something, as Luna Light players. Again, as an OTK deck, it's still really good. Having stuff that cannot be easily destroyed by battle or card effects is in a platform like I was gonna say Master Duel. In a platform like Duel Links, having stuff like that is still really good. Because that game, in that game at least, the combat phase is extremely important. So if you don't get a battle phase, you're pretty much dead. Or if you do get to a battle phase and you manage to kill your opponent, you basically pretty much won. So there's that. Meanwhile, my opponent is sort of dismantling me, but I am not too scared. Even though I'm like down to a third of my life total now. Oh my god. But I do have a UCT in hand, and I do have a baby Ceratosaurus that I can destroy, but I don't have anything else to fetch out with double evolution pill. That is a great ass draw. Then, well, we do have this guy. We'll get DP down. Then we're gonna see if we can... Actually, you know what? We should bait out his negation first. What do we have here? Okay, scrap door and whatnot. Okay. Okay, we're gonna bait out his shit. Oh, he is not... He is allowing this. I know this guy. Oh, this is the guy that doesn't have a graveyard effect. Interesting. Alright, sure. I'll do it now. So I don't have any negations. There we go. Alright. Let's see what else we can do here. We could go for our link lines. Yeah, just we're gonna try to kill our opponent. Yeah, from 8,000 to 0. That's the dinosaur way here. Okay, we get the other Miscellaneousaurus. I am still not going for Giant Rex. I think I should have gone for Giant Rex with that line, but well, we're working what we've given, what has been given to us here. We're gonna activate Misk first. We will banish 2, so we'll summon another baby Ceratosaurus from the graveyard. Why is this in the graveyard? I think it was destroyed somewhere along the line. I don't remember. We'll banish one of the Scraptors. Alright. We'll summon, I guess, be either baby Ceratosaurus or Petit Pteranodon, but I think I'd prefer to have more material on board. Okay, then we'll use Oviraptor. Alright, we will not make the same mistake again. Destroy that. We will destroy the one. We will revive the one here because this is the one that has been destroyed. And because it was taken out of the place where it's supposed to activate its effect, it will actually not trigger. I think I have video evidence of that a couple of days back. So you guys can see it from there. Right. I think we can sort of win here. Then we will get Malicious. There we go. Alright, this is the, I mean, they don't have any interaction, so we're literally just, flexing on them here. We could just go straight into, Unicorn. Yeah, we just go straight into Unicorn here. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. We'll put it, here, I guess. There we go. And we'll discard the Animodon Archosaur because we don't have any more targets for that thing. There we go. We'll spin back the Dragon Pulse Magician back into their deck. And then we'll get access code Toka. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're technically not playing with our food now that I'm thinking about it. We're just trying to kill our opponent right here, right now. Access code Talker. We'll get Unicorn. That gets a boost. There we go. And then we will use UCT. Banish 2 things, I guess. Well, not the other Scraptor. We might need that. The Animodon Archosaur. We don't have use for that one anymore. Okay. And we get UCT there. Giant Rex summon. We do that. How many dungeons do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have exactly 5, but I actually do not want to use it. Overtext does have a way to hard summon itself by returning any 5 of your banished dinosaurs. But it's not going to be useful in this current situation. We're gonna banish Maxi because why not? There you go. We're gonna get Overtext because why not? There we go. And now, you know, this now we're styling on him. We'll banish Great Anaconda. We'll destroy the drummer. Then access code again. We'll banish Scrap Wyvern. We'll make him have a really, really clean field here. There we go. Now we go into combat and we kill our opponent. See you all in the next duel. I really need to get a bigger bottle of water. This is literally the same exact hand, except Overtech Coatlas is in it as the previous duel. Like, what the hell? I mean, I'm not mad. I'm just like, wow, really? Really, Master Duel, you're gonna give me that. But my opponent did just set 2 and passed, so they either bricked or they're hoping and praying that I don't combo it. I don't combo them off. But unfortunately for you, opponent, I opened with a pretty goddamn good hand. Okay, we do that. We'll get Oviraptor. We will chain block because we can. Yes, we can. Unless whenever it passes back to my opponent, there's a small pause. That means they have interaction of some sort. But nah, I don't. Then again, I am very worried for that one piece of back row there. That could literally be anything. So we're gonna see here. We're gonna try to go as hard as we possibly can. So we go Misk here. It feels really good to have Miscellaneous Auras at 3. Compared to oh yeah, right, I forgot we can do this one first. Okay, we try to destroy that. No, not yet. We'll use Lost World. Then we'll destroy a Baby Ceratosaurus from the deck. Thin that one a bit. There we go. And then Baby Ceratosaurus will trigger. Then allow us to fetch out a Scraptor. There we go. Now that the revival effect has been done, we use this. And then we'll just banish one card, so that we can. We literally opened with another Archosaur. Like, that is insane. That is insane odds. Again, only Overtex Quatless is the different card in this deck, but I don't think my opponent has any interaction whatsoever. So I already showed you guys how one of the lines of the combo works. So I'll just skip to my end board, or once my opponent is dead, I guess. See you guys there. Okay, we're back, and I was actually nervous throughout the entirety of my combos, because whenever priority gets passed back, there was actually a small pause. So that indicates that they could possibly have something in hand, because I destroyed their back row, which revealed to be Cybernetic Overflow. So this is a Cyber Dragon player, but my opponent just, for some reason, didn't shoot their shot with whatever hand trap they had, and just allowed me to basically pop off like I did. I ended up with a Boroload Savage Dragon. I basically ended up with Savage Dragon with 3 counters, an Access Code Talker that had Unicorn as material, and then of course the usual Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. But my opponent decided to blue ball me. Great. Should have just allowed me to kill you at the very least, as a courtesy, I guess. But sometimes when you don't have the time to that's just weird, really. You have the time to sit through a combo, but you don't give them the courtesy to finish you off. But hell, I am guilty of that. I'm guilty of that as well. But yeah, a win is a win. Especially on Master Duel. See you in the next one. Oh, at least I won this die roll, so let's see what we got. And I actually personally hate this cybernetic field, because at least at the very least my recording software like starts bugging the hell out every time I encounter it in the wild. So let's see here. We don't actually have a great hand, all things considered. But we can at the very least chain block with the field spell here. My draws have been goddamn good this game, like holy shit. So we get the token there. Then should we search for Miscellaneous Auras? I really think we should. Yeah, we just search for Misk. We add it to hand, but we won't activate it. Well, we should activate it now, just to give our dinosaurs protection. And then also as a way to use the revival line. I've been getting this is like the 3rd game in a row I was presented with the Oviraptor revival line, not the Scraptor line. Like, Jesus Christ. But my opponent doesn't seem to have any interaction, so we're gonna pop off until something else interesting happens. See you guys there. Okay, we're back, and it has started to rain heavily, so I hope that will not be picked up by the microphone. Hopefully. So this is a pretty simple board. Just UCT, DPE, and Vert Anaconda as sacrifice fodder if necessary. But at the very least, I turned off their in-hand lines. Okay, he just got kaiju'd. So I am already worried as to what my opponent could potentially have for me. So we're gonna find out soon enough, I guess. God, the rain is a little too loud. I'm just getting picked up by the microphone pretty goddamn badly. Yeah, we're gonna do this now because they will not be summoning too many things because it's runic and whatnot. I'm pretty sure that if they do any summoning at all, now that I'm thinking about it, which is highly unlikely, they could just like fire off all of their continue. Oh, it's runic sprite. Great. I could, but I don't want to. He could like special summon a bunch of other sprites from hand. Okay, linking them off. Sure, yeah, going straight into sprite off. At the very least, we did that. So we're gonna do this. Force the issue. Yeah, this is a quick effect, right? Yeah, it's a quick effect. All right. At least we forced the issue here. Yep. Okay. And then we can draw one more card off of our Max C. We do the malicious. I did not want that. But yeah. All right. We're not gonna do the UCP thing just yet. Let's see what they got. All right, flashing fire. All right, forcing our issue this time. We're gonna do this. Okay, I'm assuming he's going to use Carrot. Okay, using Freezing Curse instead, so saving it up. And let's see. This is gonna be a long and grindy one, boys and girls. So we'll see you guys at the next interesting point. Okay, we're back, and me and my opponent just quite literally had the fight of our life. There was some insane back and forth between me and my opponent here. I managed to bait him into using Sprite Carrot to negate the part where Boroload Savage Dragon gains his counters, and we basically ended up with essentially the same board states here. Although the only bad thing is he still has 4 cards in hand, but at the very least I managed to get rid of the field spell, which is the part that I was extremely scared of, because it will allow him repeatability with whatever shit he's going to do. And then the fact that his soul absorption is giving him a lot of life points is a cause of concern, but I don't think it will be too much of a problem in the long run. Basically, as long as he doesn't have a field spell, we're pretty golden here. And he can't target my dinosaurs anyway for as long as I control a as long as they control a Jura Egg token. I hope. Oh my god. I think the spells bypass that, if I remember correctly. They cannot target monsters on the field with card effects except tokens. Yeah. Alright, I think they can still target. Oh, he's special summoning. Alright, that's actually completely fine by me. Okay, getting Jerry. You don't have anything in the graveyard at the moment, sir. Oh my god. That's actually a really good defense wall, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, hard summoning Calantosa. This guy is desperate. Oh my god. Oh, okay, he's linking them off for sprint. Alright. Okay, expected. He's going to Foolish Burial, a level 2 monster from his deck, sending the Nimble Angler. Yep, and then he summons 2 Nimble Beavers. Yep. Okay, that's expected. Okay. I think I should have used Ultimate Conductor Tyranno there. Now that I think about it, because he can just link all of these off and go into Underworld Goddess. Yeah, he'll use that. Oh, okay. Going into Melty of the Forest. Interesting. He could still have link lines here. But I think I should nip this at the bud while I can. So I'll destroy the baby Cerosaurus in hand, stop him from going any further, and then I will summon. Oh wow, I have not summoned Archosaur at all. Holy crap. We'll summon Archosaur. We'll put it in the zone sprint points too, because why not? Okay, then Archosaur trigger, then Lost World trigger. Okay, this is hopefully something that I can do next turn, if there even is a next turn, but we'll see. Okay, Archosaur, then we'll destroy the Giant Rex, because he's done his job. Literally all he needs to do is look threatening. Okay, there you go. I have no more interaction, opponent. What do you have? Yep, yeah, you don't have any combat phases anyway. Okay, yeah, going into puppy, sure. Sure. Do your thing. Yep, summoning Catty as well. Yes, it's completely fine. Unfortunately, I'll just book your board down. Because all of their effects only occur when you summon a monster, correct? Yeah. I'll just activate conduct. I'll just activate UCT, sacrifice Archosaur, book your board, and swinging for the win. Unless my opponent could potentially have something here. It's always a possibility. So there's that. Yes, we will do the UCT stomp. There we go. We'll do the UCT stomp. There we go. We will do the UCT stomp again. There we go. My opponent still does have like 10,000 life points, so I have a lot of work cut out for myself here. Okay. And then UCT stomp again. UCT stomp again. They only have one card in hand. They could potentially have something else, but we're gonna see here. Then attack into sprint. That's for 2,600. Then we just swing in with access code. All right. They barely have anything. I managed to quite literally chew through everything they could potentially have. If they have anything else, I will be surprised. But they do not. That was a duel and a half. Holy shit. We move on to the next duel. Going second yet again. I wonder what my opponent's going to be up to. A slightly thicker deck. Now we've ended up with a hand that barely does anything. Assuming I get a really decent draw off the top. But then again, I do have a max C. So let's see. What do you have, opponent? Do you have an Ash Blossom to stop this? No, you do not. All right. So we will be we're basically gonna be playing chicken for the time being here, while my opponent does their thing. So we will see you guys at my opponent's end board. Okay, we're back. So my opponent is coward and refused to take the Maxi challenge, but Fossil Dig is exactly what we needed here. Okay, we'll go into Lost World first. And then we'll use Fossil Dig to go into the Scrapdoor line. Although they do have 3 cards in hand, so that's ultimately scary, because it quite basically represents any form of hand trap that they could potentially be rocking here. But if we're gonna see how far it gets them. Okay, Lost World trigger. We're gonna put the token here because we can. Okay. Then we're gonna go through our Scrapdoor line. Let's see if our opponent has any interaction whatsoever. Okay. Scrapdoor does its thing. Okay. Then we'll get the Chimera. Then normal the Chimera. That's our second normal summon for the turn. Then we'll summon the Scrapdoor. We'll put it here. Then we go and summon the Scrap Wyvern. There we go. My opponent doesn't seem to be presenting any form of interaction just yet. It seems that he's just allowing everything to happen at the pace that I'm going. So we'll just see you guys at my end board, or if my opponent somehow surrenders. Well, my opponent surrendered. Then again, I was able to establish Baron de Fleur plus UCT and threatening a DPA. Well, that was a win and a half. So, yeah. I unfortunately have to cut it short here because there is a leak somewhere in the house, apparently. And that needs a little bit of attention. So, yeah. Pretty decent performance by Dinosaurs this time around. And I am honestly horrified to see how this particular deck is going to fare against the Kashtira Menace. I am definitely not looking forward to that format, especially with a walking macrocosmos like Arise Heart. So a lot of the graveyard decks are gonna have to take a back seat until something is done to that deck. But until then, we will enjoy ourselves until Kashtira comes. Quite literally, the day after this recording. I'm recording on a Sunday, and the update comes out on Monday. Or is it the day after? Oh wait, I am looking at the wrong calendar. But anyway, it's gonna come out on the 10th. Today is the 9th, so we have less than 24 hours left until Kashtira comes in and ruins our lives. So if you like what you saw, hit like, comment, subscribe, and share this among your friends. And until next time, toodles.